What is up, guys? It's John with Gaming Through the Decades here, and we are back with another video. And, I'm just going to talk about, recently, I bought a PS4. So, I'm going to talk about why I bought a PS4 and, why you should buy one too, because it's freaking amazing. And you should get one. And as far as current gen goes, I think you'd honestly be doing yourself a disservice if you didn't get yourself a PS4. So, first reason why I got a PS4 is if you know me, I love me some indie games. Now, for a while, I was actually considering getting a Steam box, one of those alpha Alienwares, whatever the hell they're called. I don't know what they're called. But they're like $300. You could buy them, and it's essentially a computer that just plays Steam games. And I was really seriously considering that for a while because AAA titles, a few here and there, that that I enjoy. Like, I'm a big fan of the Gears series. I'm a big fan of the Halo series. Not so much this generation as I was last gen, but I enjoy a few AAA titles. And honestly, up until the halfway of 2016, current gen really wasn't doing us much favors as far as big AAA titles go. Now, there's the exception to the rule. There are some great games out there, but it is what it is, guys. So anyways, that's why I was considering going that route, because I like playing Steam games. But in my researches, I realized that there is a lot of good indie games. If it's on Steam and it's good, I would say 90% of the time that game is on the Sony store. And out of that percentage, a good amount or a good portion of those games are then getting physical releases on the PS4. So games like Origami I just picked up, Shantae I just picked up, Slain today, pre-order went on sale. Another great indie title. A lot of these good indie games, and the collector in me likes physical games. So the indie market for sure was definitely a huge part of that. Another one is the online capabilities of the PlayStation 4 just are so much better than the Xbox, and it's weird because last gen it was the complete opposite. It was like Microsoft thought to themselves, you know what, we're just going to keep doing the same thing and people are going to buy it. And PS4 was like, or Sony was like, well, we need to innovate. We need to give these people what they want. And the online features that PS4 are so much better than the Xbox. I mean, outside of Smart Glass and some of the sharing gameplay amongst other Xbox owners, that's what it's limited to. I mean, you can stream on Twitch, but I don't have a Twitch audience, and I'm not going to get into that. So I wasn't really turned on by the whole Twitch streaming thing. Now, Sony, on the other hand, integrates streaming great on the PlayStation. You can stream to Twitch, you can stream to YouTube. There's another one on there. I can't think of the name, but I don't know if anybody uses it. But that is a thing as well. So yeah, the online capabilities, and even like just being able to share your stuff on Facebook, I thought was really cool. And oh, by the way, it made it so much easier for me to like find other people that I already know that have a PS4, and if you're friends with them on Facebook and they have their account, it automatically sent out all these friends requests. So if you got a friend request from me on Sony, that's how you got it. But yeah, online capabilities and the user interface is just so much better. Now, I'm used to the Xbox, the Microsoft interface, so it doesn't really bother me. But I could see where people get confused. But if I had to pick one out of the two, Xbox over PS4, I think the simplicity of PS4's user interface is just way better than the Xbox. Another thing was, the first time I put a game into my PS4, it started playing the game. And I'm like, wait a minute. That's not right. That's not what current gen does. Current gen doesn't just play your games. And I've had an Xbox One for 2 years. So I'm like, what the hell's going on? So I backed out. I'm like, am I still online? Because you see, what Microsoft does is when you get a new game, it installs the game, and then it forces you, if you're online, to do the update. So if you're, unless you're completely disconnected from the internet, you have to wait until the game installs and then goes through the update process. So if you don't have a quick internet like I used to not have good internet, Halo 5 is almost 100 gigs at this point. That game took me almost a day from the time I put it in my console to when I could play it. So PS4 wins there, hands down. I mean, you could just put the game in, play it. If you need to update it, you can update it while you're sleeping or while you're doing whatever else. So, yeah, that is another thing I like so much better. When it comes to graphics-wise, people talk about, oh, the PS4 is so much better. Guys, I don't really notice much of a difference. I just want to play, better games. I want to have a more variety of games, which the PlayStation definitely has. I always said, like, now that I have two, one of the things I say is, it just kind of came to mind after I got it. I'm like, the PlayStation is more of a gamer's console. If you're a hardcore gamer, and I hate using like the hard term, hardcore and casual, because I don't like putting gamers into classes, but in this case I think it's true, because if you're a hardcore gamer and you want the game variety, PlayStation 4 is definitely the way to go. If you're just a casual gamer looking for some third-party titles here and there, like Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty, the Xbox is great for that, but I think the Xbox is more of like a media center. Like some things it does do better than the PlayStation, like jumping from different apps. Like say if I want to watch Netflix, or say if I want to go from a game, like, oh, I'm watching a game and I need to pause it because I need to check on something, see if it's on Netflix. I could just hit start, pause my game, hit the Xbox button, and be in Netflix within like 2 clicks. So the transitioning from one to the other, I will say, is definitely much better on Microsoft than it is on PlayStation. But that's one of the few things I think. I really think Microsoft needs to get their stuff together, because Sony's really pumping out some good games, and so many games I didn't want to miss out on. The Crash trilogy is coming out, and I saw that at the PSN thing or whatever they did, and I'm like, dude, I need to get a PS4. Like, I need Crash Bandicoot trilogy remaster. So it was like, I've got to get this. I want to get it now, while the price is good, and man, I'm just enjoying some PS4 games. So that's my opinion, guys, on why I personally bought a PS4. Now, I know some of you might think Xbox is better, but you know what? It's not about that, especially not for me anymore, because I have both, and it's nice to just be able to not be limited, like, oh man, I want that game, but I don't have that console. So yeah, guys, that is why I bought a PS4 and why you should buy a PS4. And guys, don't forget, if you're watching this on VidMe, to upvote the video, I guess what they say. And if you're on YouTube and you are subscribed, make sure you click that bell so you're getting notifications on when we upload a new video. We'll have some new streams coming this week, guys. Until then, we'll see you on the next video.
Power up.